Sit in Padmasana or Ardha Padmasana or Sukhasana or Vajrasana or Siddhasana. Hi guys, today we are going to talk about Kapalbhati Pranayam. In Kapalbhati Pranayam, we exhale fully. When we exhale out, it is called Rechak in Yoga Shastra. When we do Rechak, small amount of air remains inside the stomach. That small amount of air which remains inside the stomach after exhaling is exhaled out with a jerk to stomach repeatedly. Full attention is focused on exhaling the small amount of air that remains inside the stomach. When that small amount of air is exhaled out with a jerk to stomach, the stomach muscles contract and harden. Then when we loosen them again, small amount of air automatically goes inside. Let that small amount of air go inside, but don't breathe deliberately. Continue exhaling that small amount of air which remains inside the stomach with moderate force, and do this process initially one stroke per second. Later on, when you practice, you can do it two strokes per second, and you can continue up to 5. If you feel exhausted, take a long breath and exhale as slowly as you can and continue again. You must not have eaten anything 4 hours before doing Kapalbhati. That is, stomach should be empty. Precautions: those who are suffering from hernia or those who have undergone operation of hernia, 6 months, within 6 months, should not do Kapalbhati. After 6 months, however, they can do it gradually, slowly. For women, there is a precaution. Or girls passing through menstrual cycle or pregnancy should not do Kapalbhati Pranayam and Bahya Pranayam. While doing Kapalbhati Pranayam, the attention should be focused between the reproductive organs and anus. Benefits of Kapalbhati Pranayam: any kind of constipation becomes free because of Kapalbhati. It's good for respiratory system, reproductive system, digestive system, kidneys, beneficial even for sugar control, diabetes. It's good for eyes. It helps to it helps to cure the dark circle around eyes. It's good for skin, and those who practice Kapalbhati for 10 to 15 minutes, their skin starts shining. Face and forehead start shining. So that's Kapalbhati. It has miraculous effects on respiratory system, digestive system, and it's beneficial for skin, skin diseases, for pimples. It keeps the digestive system clean and efficient. Students should also practice it 5 minutes minimum. When you study for long hours at night and your eyes pain, if you do it, you will feel relief. If your eyes are burning, you will feel relief. If you feel to go for washroom again and again, then you will get a relief. You practice this 5 to 10 minutes. It's very effective and must be done by every healthy person, and even those who are suffering from diabetes, from constipation, from stomach ailments, and for the ailments of kidneys, kidney stone. If you practice this for 10-15 minutes, even the kidney stones, if they are small, they break and move out with the urine. So it's Kapalbhati. Do it with great faith, and remember, you need to keep your backbone straight while doing Kapalbhati. 5 minutes, it normalizes the bowel movement if it is abnormal and irregular. Kapalbhati must be done after Bhasrika. In Kapalbhati, the body needs extra oxygen. and in Bhasrika, we take extra oxygen inside the body. Kapalbhati should be followed by Bahya Pranayam. Regular practice of Kapalbhati for 1 month can result in reduction of 3 to 4 kg weight. It reduces extra fat on the belly and brings bring the stomach in size, improves hunger by Bahya Pranayam. Those who suffer from diabetes should do it 10 to 15 minutes or more. If you feel tired initially, you can take a long breath and continue it again. If you like this video, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell button to get the intimation of next video. Thank you.